All right, here we go. We have hip hop royalty in the building. The co-lyricist of Public Enemy, one of the greatest hip hop groups of all time, with timeless anthems that are still relevant to this day, like Fight the Power and 911's a Joke. The undisputed greatest hype man of all time. A member of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and 5-time Grammy nominee. Reality show titan. It is my extreme honor to welcome Flavor Flav to VladTV.
Thank you, Vlad. Thank you, man. Thank you, bro. It's an honor to be here with you, kid.
Hey, man, listen. I am such a huge fan for such a long time. I remember buying Nation of Millions. I remember the impact the Fear of a Black Planet made. I remember buying Apocalypse 91, The Enemy Strikes Black. So many classic, timeless songs, and you play such a vital role in all those, man. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yo, thank you so much, man, for the support and all that. You know what I'm saying? For real. That's real big to me. And not only that, but thank you for letting me know that you're a huge fan. And you know that word fan? F-A-N? Or we gonna take the N and turn that shit into an M. That's what you are, a huge fan. Ha!
That's what it is.
Gotcha.
Man. I love that. I love that. Well, we've done brief interviews before, but this is our first real sit down. So I want to get into the whole Flavor Flav story. This is such an important story. So you grew up and you had a very interesting childhood. You know, a lot of kids play with matches and, play around with fire here and there, but you actually lit your house on fire.
I sure did when I was around 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? And I was I was in my sister's room, and I was playing with a lighter. And I was underneath the bed, and usually the box spring. Up underneath the box spring, there's this type of material that catch on fire real easy, and it's real flammable and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So the lighter hit that flammable material, and it started burning, and I panicked, and I ran from up under the bed, and I ran out of the room. The next thing you know, the place started smoking up. And the whole night, I felt so bad. I was so scared. You know what I'm saying? For real. Because I knew I did something bad. And man, I ain't gonna lie, but that fire was crazy. It burnt up all my sister's toys. And yeah, it was crazy. Her dolls and everything. When she came home from school and everything, the walls was all sooty and burnt. And I can remember her coming home crying and peeling the wall. Peeling the burnt stuff off of the wall and cry. She was crying over her dolls, and she wanted to really kill me, but I don't think my moms would let her kill me. I'm glad she didn't kill me. If she did, I wouldn't be talking to you today, Vlad. But yeah, that was a crazy experience right there, man, yeah.
Okay, so the whole house didn't go, just that one room?
Not the whole house, just mainly that one room. You know what I'm saying? And the whole house could have went, you know what I'm saying? But thank God that we did catch the fire in time.
So you go to high school and you become somewhat of a musical prodigy. You started just picking up instruments on your own. Before you knew it, you played like 15 instruments just naturally?
Yeah, I play 14 right now to this date, you know what I'm saying? And I learned a lot of my instruments by cutting class, hanging out in the band room. You know what I'm saying? And my first instrument was the organ. And back in the days, on that organ, that's when I taught myself my first song that I played on my own, which was Batman. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Batman was the shit, So anyway, I used to take the turntable, which was called I mean, a record player back in those days. We had 45s, you know what I'm saying, and the whole nine. And I used to take records and I used to put it on the record player. And as the record player is playing, I would play along with the record. So that's how I got good on learning how to play, songs on my own. So I started off with the organ. Then when I got in the 6th grade, Vlad, then I took up drum lessons. And I started learning how to read the drum music and everything. But after a while, it got a little complicating. So I just started mimicking whatever I heard on the drums for our drum parts and stuff. And everybody else was reading music except me. But I was playing my parts exactly right, the way that they were playing it as they were reading the music. You know what I'm saying? And then when I got in the 7th grade, took up the trombone. I started reading the music on that. And then next thing you know, that became complicating. So I started mimicking everything all my horn parts and everything, you know what I'm saying? And I started just playing all of that stuff on my own. And then I started messing with the saxophone. Started picking that up. Started messing with the xylophone. You know what I'm saying? And started picking that up. Then I started messing with the trumpets. I started picking that up. Then I remember standing up on a chair and playing the oboe. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I started picking that up. And then, I was always good, with percussion instruments, the big kettle drum, the boom, that drum. Yeah, I started playing that. Also, picked up the violin, started playing the violins and stuff, and the cellos, and French horns. So, man, I play a lot of that stuff today. Timbales, congas, a lot of the percussion instruments, cowbells. Yeah, I do a lot. I play a lot. But I learned a lot of it on my own. But I ain't going to say that I learned it on my own. I say that's God teaching me. You know what I'm saying? Because he gave me the power to be able to do all of that stuff. And you know what I'm saying? So every moment we live is controlled by God. The only thing he lets us control is our personal actions. And at the end of the day, that's how he judges us, but can't nobody else judge us. So that's how I got to play them 14 different instruments right now today, Vlad. Sorry for the long answer, but I'm not going to give you nothing in half. You're getting the whole
That's what's
shit,
up.
nothing but the whole shit. So help the whole shit, y'all.